Now that's original.
There's a little old lady in every town, in a faded old house slowly crumbling down. She wears old print dresses from a time long since gone, and there in the silence she lives all alone, dreaming of people and places she's known. Little old ladies in cobwebs and lace from an earlier time and an easier pace, symbols of dignity, pictures of grace, no longer concerned with the question of why, left out of the world as it passes them by. She works in her garden and waters her flowers, sits by the clock as it ticks off the hours. She reads in her Bible the best that she can, for assurance that she's gonna live in that land of beauty that she knows may be near at hand. Little old ladies in cobwebs and lace from an earlier time and an easier pace, symbols of dignity, pictures of grace, no longer concerned with the question of why, left out of the world as it passes them by. Christmas time comes and she looks for the mail, those bright colored cards saying hope you are well, with messages printed, they sign just their names. Still she keeps and displays them there on the shelf, and wishes the senders could be there themselves. Little old ladies in cobwebs and lace from an earlier time and an easier pace, symbols of dignity, pictures of grace, no longer concerned with the question of why, left out of this world as it passes them by. I hope you enjoyed that beautiful original tune. That is another Sam Ensley original. And of all the songs that Sam wrote, that would definitely be my favorite. I was just communicating here a little bit with Jamie Shook and Wade Powell III. We were texting back and forth, and they both, their favorite is a song that Sam wrote called Blow Ye Northern Wind. So maybe Blow Ye Northern Breeze, one of the two. And we may try to learn that one and share it, but what a beautiful song right there that Sam wrote, Little Old Ladies. That would describe Granny, my mom, at this point. But long before that, I knew little old ladies like that. We probably all know little old ladies like that. And Sam shared with me that he was inspired to write the song about a little old lady that lived in Young Harris. That's North Georgia, just 30 minutes from here. And Sam would cut her lawn when he was a boy, and she would sometimes invite him in and give him iced tea and show him things. And I don't think Sam would have been mowing the yard, around Christmas time, but I believe he told me that at one point she showed him the Christmas cards that people had sent that she had up on her mantle. And so he wrote that song about that memory. But the best I can tell, it's an absolutely perfect song. Has 3 verses, and they're all just excellent, and they just add to each other, and the chorus is so beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoy that song. It's at the end of the day. I'm a little tired, and I have a peppermint in my mouth, so I apologize about that. But without it, I could tell I wouldn't make it through the song. Speaking of Christmas cards, I want to say a thank you to all you super, super nice folks out there who have sent Granny, my mom, a lot of Christmas cards, crochet yarn, crochet books, chocolates, other types of candy, money. You all have just been so sweet, and Granny really enjoys getting those cards in the mail. And you all have also sent me a lot of Christmas cards, so thank you so much. A while back, one of the Acorns mentioned some of the Christmas decorations back behind me. There's not a lot back there, but pretty much everything back behind me is something that Granny made. So in a second, I'll grab the tripod here and let you have a closer look at those. You might enjoy that. Before I do that, I want to do a quick shout out to a YouTube channel that I really, really like, and I think a lot of you all might like it too. And it's the Roland Zimmerman family. And I've been watching that channel for years, and I don't know why it didn't occur to me to direct folks there to that channel until now, but I'll put a link down in the description below. The way we became aware of the Roland Zimmerman family is they covered a couple of songs that Pap wrote. Heaven's Brightest Glory, although on their channel I think they refer to it as Looking Out Toward Heaven, which is the first line of the song, and it's what we called the song Once Upon a Time, and then before we recorded it we changed the title, and they did a fantastic job. It's a son and father and singing together, and so obviously I relate to that and enjoy that. Also, they sing only gospel, so they're doing this all for the Lord, which I greatly respect. And I'm going to step over here and grab a CD. Here we go, I'm back. This is an album of a lot of Pap's original songs that I put out maybe about a year ago. It's called Live to Never Die, and the second track on there is Heaven's Brightest Glory. And the really cool thing, of course, Pap is singing on that song, and it was recorded actually probably about 3 weeks before Pap went on to be with the Lord. But a really cool thing on there, when the Roland Zimmerman family, when Roland and his son Ryan, when they did this song, Ryan, who it seems like he can play just about anything, he played Pap's song on the steel guitar, and Pap and I both just absolutely loved it. So I reached out to Ryan after Pap had passed and asked him if he would be so kind as to play his steel guitar on our recording, and he did. He was so kind. He sent it to me electronically, a bunch of different versions to choose from. So if you'd like to get this CD of me and Pap, you can go to my sister's Etsy, Tipper's Etsy store by going to BlindPigAndTheAcorn.com. And you can hear Ryan play that beautiful steel guitar. But if you go to their website, you can hear Roland and Ryan sing Pap's song. Another song that they covered of Pap's is You Need a Savior. They also did a great job with that, and Ryan did some cool cross picking on the guitar. He's also a great mandolin player. Believe it or not, if you go to that website, or go to that YouTube channel, there are videos in which Ryan plays a paper bag. I kid you not, he plays a paper bag and makes it sound good. Seems like he might have played a washboard. Ryan is a grown man now, but the channel goes all the way back to when he was a kid, and there are a lot of cute videos on there when he's just a young boy. And if you go back to those older videos, my favorite one that they did together was "Please Don't Tell My Daddy Jesus Isn't Real." I'd never heard that song before, but they did a great job with it. There's stuff that they've been doing recently. They're just getting better and better on their harmony singing. They covered "Using My Bible for a Roadmap." I loved their version of that. They did "Where the Roses Never Fade," I believe. Just a lot of good hymns, and then some original songs that they wrote. And anyway, go check them out, the Roland Zimmerman family. I love their short videos. I love their full videos. I can tell that they go together as father and son, and they do concerts at different places for folks. And so, yeah, check them out. I think you should go see them, subscribe to them. I think you'll like it. I guess I've rattled on enough, so I'm going to grab this and show you a couple of these little decorations back here. And please don't mind any of the other junk that I've got lying around, and maybe you'll enjoy this. Hang on. So this right here is a little Christmas train, as you can see, and Pap and Granny made that, and I can remember they made these when I was a kid, and they sold them for about 20 bucks each. And the wheels are made from a broom handle that Pat just sawed into little circles, and then they painted them and glued them on here. This part of the engine here is maybe like a hoe handle that they sawed and put there, and then of course the other little pieces are just little blocks and pieces of wood that Pat cut out. Usually he cut everything out and Granny kind of assembled it and painted it. But there used to be a lot of these kind of around in our area because, like I said, they were selling them. Who knows what became of all of them, but I'm glad that I still have this one. I love the little cotton smoke coming out of the engine that Santa is riding on to deliver toys. We'll step over here. And these are little decorations that Granny made for me when I was still a school teacher, and they have magnets on the back. And I used to stick them on my filing cabinet in the classroom. And here I just have them on this little metal door. I apologize, my door is pretty dirty. I need to clean it. But she made a snowman, Christmas tree, Santa Claus, a star, and then I like the little holly leaf up there. Anyway, that's a quick tour of some of these. Right over here, she made these little crocheted gnome guys. I think they're kind of cute, and gave a bunch of those away, but somehow I wound up with a couple of them. She made those two. I think the one sitting on that mandolin case is actually a store-bought one, but she made this one and this one. So Granny has made a lot of craft kind of stuff over the years, and she does well with that. Granny and I will try to do a Christmas song for you before Christmas is over. I apologize, I'm really backlit here. And we also are going to try to do another hymn song when we are able to do that, when she's feeling up to it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Tuesday with another old-timey song.